How else do you overcome cabin fever and being stir crazy but to get the fuck out of the house? And if you don't have anybody to take you out of the house, you got to take your own ass out of the house. You got to limp around on a cane. That's just, the way it's got to be. Um, am I afraid? Fuck yeah, I'm afraid. Am I anxious? Fuck yeah, I'm anxious. But uh, the fear itself is worse than the consequences. If I fall out there in the street and bust up my leg, um, I'll take pain over anxiety and fear any day. Well, I got pain. I said I would choose. Yesterday I said I would choose pain over anxiety, and I got pain because I walked too far outside. Later in the day, I actually should have been asleep, but I was waiting for this package because it had cat food in it because I had to feed my cat. So I'm just sitting in this recliner and I'm like, you know, where's this package? It's like should have been here. But I was sitting in this chair and I was sitting in this chair and I said, the hell with this, man. I give up. So I get up and I'm, expecting. I'm unaided, no walker, no cane, and I got my computer in one hand folded up, and I start to walk, and my legs just go all wonky, and I got that treadmill standing up on end, right? So as I've said in another video, it's like I used to be able to tell more of what's going on below here, so I don't know if I just need to steady myself or I'm going down. This was one of them situations, so I grabbed the top of the treadmill, and uh, it's about 5'5" standing, got a little weight to it, and I grabbed the top of it thinking I can steady myself and I'll be all right, but I'm falling. Can't tell the difference anymore. And I let go of it because unfortunately I have experience in this matters, but I pull on it, and then as I'm hitting the ground, I'm like, please don't fall on me. I didn't do any defensive cover or anything like that, but so I hit the ground and I fell inside. I was worried about falling outside, but once I got outside, it felt so good. I walked too far, which left me vulnerable, and is an important lesson learned, I suppose, about I should always have, a cane or a walker after I exercise or walk. I should always be using that. But I'm hurt. My left thigh it's killing me right now. But I was right. It's still better than an anxiety attack. If I took my pulse right now, I'm guessing it would be around 80. 1001, 1002. Yeah, it might even be below 80. Even though I'm hurting like a son of a bitch from that fall, because that's what I landed on. Is I landed on the left leg and I fell all awkward. And then I'm very conscientious. I'm good under a crisis. So I'm like, I'm gonna put the computer over here and make sure I don't break it and fall on it. And then I'm actually worrying about several things at the same time. I'm like, well, please don't. I actually said aloud, please don't fall on me, to the treadmill, as if the treadmill has any heart. That heartless son of a bitch doesn't have any heart. When you're walking on it, it doesn't care. It'll just keep going no matter how tired you get. But anyways, while I'm falling, I'm thinking like three different things at the same time. I'm like, don't hurt the computer. That thing's gonna fall on me. I landed weird. All this stuff's going. Everything kind of slows down for me in a crisis. Okay, we'll call this part 3 because it got away from me like it tends to do. But I told my story of my fall yesterday and the fact that, yeah, pain is actually better than anxiety and fear. So um, this is the third part where I'm cutting off all the fat and trying to keep things short, which, big surprise, video got away from me a little bit. But I'm going to try a new format where I just like every day when I'm drinking my coffee, psyching myself up for the day, I'll stop in here for no more than 10 minutes and, tell you about how my previous day went, my plans for the upcoming day. I'm disgusted with myself right now because I haven't been able to get out of bed and I haven't found the will to do that. And so far, but it's early yet. It's 6 a.m. But you got to remember, I got up around midnight, so I just been laying here being just useless. So that's not good. But anyway, that's the new format. And then once I get adapted to a routine of a greater amount of activity and be more outward turned instead of inward turned, and then we can go back and I can allow myself a little more freedom and make those time-killing videos. But first, I have to cement in that change, to where like I'm concentrating on. It might be until I get out of here. I might be in a different place before I allow myself the kind of freedom that I previously allowed myself. So that's the new format. And on the bright side, for those of you that like me, you'll get to see me every day, which I almost do anyway. So I figure, what's the difference? On the downside is like I won't have unlimited freedom to just explore what's going on in here and letting the old id run amok. So I'll see you tomorrow and I'll let you know how today went. Goodbye.